Hey Pisces, what's happening? What's cracking, lagging, and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your January 15th through the 31st. Love tarot. Hope you guys are well, so let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel, which is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, Pisces, let's get into it and see what's happening, man. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th to the 31st. Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Pisces gang. Let's go ahead and see what's cracking, okay? Pisces, energy between you and another person. Seven of Swords. Okay. Can be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You have a Ace of Swords, a Tower card, and then as for the outcome, you have a Nine of Wands. So you can be connecting with a Scorpio possibly. Based on the current situation that I'm seeing here, Pisces, you're coming to a revelation about somebody. Maybe that somebody's a ticking time bomb that you're connecting with, but it almost feels like you're second guessing a connection and realizing that maybe you've been in a place where you shouldn't be the entire time. With the Nine of Wands, as for the outcome, I feel like this has been one of those situations where you've been ignoring your intuition for far too long, and you're now starting to recognize that you have self-sabotaged yourself by fixating yourself on someone for so long that you thought was good for you, but they were actually unhealthy for you. And I think that that Tower moment is that big, massive moment of realization where you're seeing, oh shit, why was I so fixated on somebody who wasn't good for me? I really need to kind of get myself back into alignment with what I truly desire, what's truly healthy for me, and who is the right kind of person for me. So I think you're coming to a huge recognition during the second half of the month that maybe who you're dealing with might not be the right person for you, and you might have been living in a false place where you thought they were your everything, but truthfully they weren't giving you what you were deserving of, okay? We have the Hangman card that came out. There you go. Pisces energy, of course. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck, not knowing where to go and how to go about this, but something's going to trigger you this month that really pushes you to move past someone. I don't know necessarily what it is just yet, but I'm seeing some triggering energy coming through. So, clarifying the Tower card, what do we got? Okay, we got a Ten of Cups. Yeah. I think, Pisces, that you may have thought the person you were dealing with over here was your Ten of Cups. I think you came to the revelation that the person you were connecting with in the past, you thought that they were your everything. You thought you were going to be married to them. You saw a bright fucking future with them. But I feel like that future is going to be crumbled and destroyed either after you find out some significant truth or you come to some sort of massive revelation. Because the Seven of Swords can go both ways. You can be connecting with somebody that's fucked up an opportunity between you two, such as a person that's cheated on you or a person that's just did you wrong, lied to you, etc. Or you could have came to the realization yourself of, damn, who am I really dealing with? I'm really connecting with somebody who's not worthy of my time, who's not worthy of me, who doesn't treat me how I wish to be treated. How could I have seen a future with them before? Because right now, going into the second half of the month, it feels really strongly that you're about to not see a future at all with somebody you once saw everything in, okay? So what I'm going to do here, Pisces, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at their feelings, what's going on with them. Then I'll take a look at your feelings. I'll see what's going on with you. We'll see where energies are aligning, which means where things are going, and then the outcome for the second half of January, okay? So let's take a look here. In regards to who Pisces is dealing with, how they feel towards Pisces and what's going on with them. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout January 15th to the 31st of 2020. How does the person that Pisces is dealing with feel towards them and what's going on with them throughout the second half of January, please? All right, let's take a look. So you got a Four of Swords, you got a Knight of Swords, you got a Death card here, Temperance card here, Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, Justice card, and then boom, we got a Five of Cups. Okay, so right out the gate, Pisces, I already feel this energy where the moment you start to resist this person and move away from them, they're going to cling on very hard, okay? So with the Four of Swords to the Knight of Swords, I definitely feel like whoever you're connecting out the gate, they've been the type of person where in your connection or relationship, they've been very on and off dodgy with you. Sometimes things were great with you and they'd be super communicative, and other times it would feel as if they were ghosting you. So I feel like you're connecting with somebody here, Pisces, who would constantly go back and forth with being an active member of your life. Even if this was your boyfriend or a romantic partner, they would go back and forth with being super romantic in your life, and then they would be completely out of your life and not really engage. And with the Death card here to the Temperance card, it would be like almost like whoever you're connecting with was treating you in a way that you, for them, you were supposed to be with them, and then you're not. It was like they were in this indecisive cycle of consistently wanting to be with you and not wanting to be with you, consistently wanting to end things with you and then wanting to start new with you. So this person really came to a place where they couldn't really tell much from their ass to their elbow, because with the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, that's just a reiteration of the cards that we pulled. Because with the Five of Wands, it was a push and pull connection. You would push them away, they would pull you back in, right? They would push you away, you would pull them back in. It's almost as if you guys had some sort of tie, right? And this may have been occurring in a cycle for years by now, or it could have been just recently, but this is a cycle between you two where it was constantly push and pull, push and pull, push and pull, make up, break up, make up, break up, make up, break up. It was never really stable. And even if this connection had stability for a short while, it didn't seem to be like it was much long-lasting stability between you two, okay? Coming over here, you have an Eight of Swords to a Justice card. Whoever this is that you're connecting with can be a Libra, but from what I'm seeing here, they would be in a space too where they felt like you were their ultimate balance, but then they ultimately needed space. See, this is where this bipolar energy just keeps coming over. It keeps reiterating. Eight of Swords. Whoever you're connecting with could suffer with some sort of mental disorders. Not saying that they have to, but if they did, they could. I am seeing here, Pisces, with the person you're connecting with, I feel like they never really told you their truth on what's going on with them. This was the type of person that would always pretend that they had their shit together, even if they didn't. And I think that they're hiding behind the mask that whoever you're dealing with is honestly really sad, Five of Cups. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I think they're doing better to take care of their health, especially their mental health, but it doesn't seem to be shining when it comes towards this relationship, because I feel like whoever you're connecting with right now definitely needs time off from being in a relationship and needs more time to actually heal themselves, okay? So overall, I think, you were at a place where you accepted the love you think you deserve. And I think you came to this realization, Pisces, that you ultimately deserve better. I think you're starting to recognize that you need somebody consistent in your life. I think you're starting to recognize that you need somebody who's not going to consistently have a push and pull effect on you. One day they love you, the next day they don't. You need somebody who's going to be active and consistent in your life, that's going to love you to the fullest, that you get to have a Six of Pentacles type relationship with. And with this person, it seems that stability wasn't always on their mind. They did tend to overthink the connection a lot too. It feels like one of those situations where, let's just say if you guys ended things temporarily, this person would instantly be overthinking on, oh, should I have let go of Pisces, or should I not let him, this person just goes back and forth in their head on if they want to be with you or not. And I don't think that that's something that's necessarily very healthy, because when a person doesn't know where they stand with another individual, and when a person, let alone on a romantic plane, and when a person doesn't want to be an active member of somebody's life in a very consistent way, then that makes this person automatically unreliable. So I think you were coming to that space, Pisces, where it all comes down to the main question that I need somebody consistent in my life, okay? Now, in regards to how you're feeling towards them throughout the second half of January, because how they're feeling towards you here during the second half of January is the same way that they've maybe been feeling. They're still caught up in that cycle where they're consistently going back and forth. One day they want you, the next day they don't. There's pros, there's cons, there's consistent overthinking, okay? Now, based on how Pisces feels towards this person throughout the second half of January, let's take a look. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout January 15th to the 31st. How does Pisces feel towards the person they're connecting with throughout January 15th through the 31st? All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what's crack-a-lackin'. So we got a Magician card here. You got a Queen of Wands. You got a Knight of Cups. You got an Ace of Wands. You got a Moon card. You got a Two of Cups. You got a Ten of Swords. a Queen of Swords, and a Chariot card. Okay, Pisces, so you're making it very clear that at this point you're not crying over somebody. At this point, you're taking genuine initiative. I feel like in the past, Pisces, in this cycle, this person has tore you apart multiple times, where it was just so many false promises. You could even, you can overcount your fingers, right? Probably more than 10 times. And I feel like you've been in this situation so much, Pisces, that you don't have any more tears left to shed. All you have left is just to move forward with your own passion and to move forward finding somebody new and not allowing this situation to affect you in a negative way. So first things first, you got the Magician card to the Queen of Wands, also followed through with the Knight of Cups. I really feel this time you're doing things different. You're not going to cry over this person. You're not going to be upset over this person. What you're simply going to do is put yourself right back out there, stand in your self-confidence, and note and acknowledge that somebody better will come into alignment with you, and you're simply going to allow that to happen. Now, with the Ace of Cups here, or not the Ace of Cups, sorry, with the Ace of Wands to the Moon card, granted, this is a very emotional situation. I don't think you want to be emotional about this any longer. Like I said, you just have no more tears to shed in regards to this person. If they're not being consistent, then they just aren't giving you what you feel like you are deserving of and what you value in life. And even though the Moon card is here, you're looking for that passionate emotional connection, but also what you're really looking for is to not be surrounded by a damaged person. And the difference is, Pisces, is that, for example, damaged matches damaged. They do. When you're in a low vibrational place, or when you're in a damaged place, you attract what you are. But the thing is, Pisces, is that you're no longer damaged. That's the real shit. And this is why you cannot be in the same vibrational resonance as this person. This is why you're no longer tolerating the inconsistent behavior. This is why you're not keeping yourself around in a situation where sometimes you feel validated and other times you don't. Because no longer are you in a space where you feel damaged. You are in a space where you feel confident with yourself, respect yourself, and love yourself enough to know that you are deserving of a healthy connection. So with the Two of Cups here to the Ten of Swords, I think this time you really want to hit the mark. You really want to end whatever sort of cycle and connection you and this person have. And I think that you are being very much so on top of that. Okay? I think you're putting your foot down this time for real. And with the Queen of Swords to the Chariot card, in a sense, it's not that you're trying to be so harsh, but you're moving forward very quickly and a little bit more colder than you usually would. And I think that you're doing that for your own self-protection, because you can't have your heart broken one more time by this single person. And for your own protection, you want to just nip this connection in the butt and go and live your life and see whatever comes up next, because you know that you're deserving and worthy of something else. And throughout 2019, Pisces went through a lot of self-love phases too. And I think you really recognized, fuck, I'm more deserving of something better. And it just clicked in your head all in one day. There's some sort of situation throughout the second half of the month that's really just going to click in your head, and you're going to be like, what the fuck am I doing in a connection that makes me feel like I can't even express myself, that makes me feel unhappy, that makes me feel unloved? There's so much that's going on that I feel like you never even talked about. You could have been very silent with the things that disappointed you in this connection, rather than very vocal. And I think that, you know, that's something that's not great as well, because when there isn't great communication flowing between two partners, it makes things difficult for the relationship to flow. So damn, Pisces, you've definitely been in a little bit of a hard place, you know? You've been stuck between a rock and a hard place. I think for a while you were overthinking a little bit on if this person is the right person for you, or if they're not, or if they're your soulmate. You know, I think with the Tower to the Ten of Cups, you really thought that everything was going to work out to marriage, and you really thought that this was the connection, this was the final one. But whatever this Tower moment was, this massive realization was, and all it was that, damn, I've been chasing somebody and running away from somebody all the time. It's so exhausting to be chasing someone 24/7 who never feels like they know what they want, and they want something in the moment, they want me the next, whatever it is. I'm tired of chasing somebody who doesn't know what they want. And that is where you recognize you deserve better. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. What do we got? The Star card. Absolutely. Aquarian energy here. You know that that's not your star. Because, Pisces, if the person you were dealing with was your star, they wouldn't have been the person who chose you second or chose you third or whatever it is. You know, they wouldn't have been the person who walked out of your life just to come back in and do it 10 more different times. They would have been the person to acknowledge your beauty right there, acknowledge your shine the moment they saw you, and settle down with you and love the individual that you are to the fullest. But they didn't. They didn't. And I'm not knocking that you didn't have good times in this connection. Of course you've had good times in this connection. But it wasn't that magic you were looking for. Because this connection wasn't that magic. And with the Star card here, you are deserving of somebody so much better. And with the Star card here, you're deserving of your true soulmate. Your true perfect pair. The person who complements you in every single way. The person who really is meant to be with you. Okay? So I think that Seven of Swords stands out as self-sabotage. I think a part of you, Pisces, feels a little bit disappointed that you've let this go on for so long, but don't blame yourself, you know? Sometimes we get put in situations where we accept the love we think we deserve, and we think that this is the person we're supposed to be with, and that's stuff that happens in life. It happens in relationships. It happens as we grow up, no matter what age we are. And I'm just very glad that you're kind of in a place right now, Pisces, where you're taking initiative for yourself in order to move forward and in order to respect your boundaries and to respect what you are more deserving of. Now, in regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person, let's take a look, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. They're at January 15th to the 31st. We got a Six of Wands, a Five of Pentacles, a Two of Wands, and then a King of Pentacles. Yeah, pretty accurate, because with the Six of Wands to the Five of Pentacles, you are going to move forward from this person, and I think you are cutting off the communication here, okay? So I definitely feel here at the second half of the month point, you're not going to be communicating with them any longer. You're going to be cutting out the communication because you decided to choose yourself. Two of Wands. And with the King of Pentacles as well, the King of Pentacles is one of those energies where it's like, I see clearly. Because the King of Pentacles is jumping into a completely grounded state where you can really sit back and analyze your life, and you can sit back and analyze their life. And I feel like with that King of Pentacles, like you really sat back and analyzed your life, what's healthy, what's unhealthy, how you're really feeling versus how you think you feel. That's something that's crazy and really important too. You know, sometimes we don't recognize how we're really feeling versus how we think we feel. Sometimes we can get caught up in our own fake feelings that aren't even real and believe they're real. Sometimes you got to get real deep with yourself, you know? But nonetheless here, though, things are coming to light, you know? Karmic connections are coming to a release, all right? That Saturn-Pluto conjunction, for sure, is helping with this situation, okay? I know that it may be tough on some of you, Pisces, and I know it's not the most fun thing here when you're walking away from somebody that you thought that you were going to have the rest of your life with. I get that, man. But at the same time, when you look back and see how they've treated you on some sort of consistent basis, then you recognize, oh shit, I gotta get someone new, all right? As for the overall outcome between Pisces and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You're out January 15th to the 31st. Boom, what do we got? Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Absolutely. So with the Four of Cups to the Eight of Cups, you are walking away, you are leaving them on the other side, and I think that you're okay with that. And with the Seven of Pentacles energy being present, I think you also are recognizing that good investments are good investments, and good investments are something to be patient for, and a real true love and a real true star is something that's worth waiting for as well. So I think you're tapping into that energy of it's worth waiting for in regards to my soulmate. Divine timing will take care of me, and I think that that's your best situation, Pisces, is to not rush the process, because every time we rush the process, we usually don't manifest or bring in the person we truly want. We might just bring in the person we want in the moment. So we really should, you know, and I'm not to say we really should, I don't need to throw opinions out there, but what I at least think, right? I'm not going to say you have to do anything. You never have to do anything I say. But what I at least think, Pisces, with your best case scenario, is be in a place where you just let the universe do the fixing. Let the universe do the aligning. Let the universe bring to you whatever need be. Don't wait on it for, don't wait for it to happen. Don't sit there expecting things to happen. Just continue to live your life, because when you live your life and you just literally let the universe do its thing, you don't bother it, you don't wait on it, you don't expect nothing from it, that is all when the beautiful love connections that you are really desiring and looking for, and the beautiful career opportunities and the amazing family opportunities and the amazing crap comes forward. You know, when you're not paying attention and you're living your life in a happy direction, all the other things that resonate with happy are following through. They're following through, okay? So I think that that's going to be the best for you. Just do your thing right now, Pisces. You have that inner strength. You have that inner courage. You have that inner wisdom. Follow your single path right now, or follow your heart. There may be a number of you Pisces out there right now that, believe it or not, when you ended this connection, realized there was somebody else you had to be with. If so, take that opportunity. Just a random little message from Spirit, okay? If you are recognizing right now, Pisces, that after you and this connection is over, you and this person are over, if you're recognizing there's someone else you're supposed to be with, go out and get them. Don't leave them hanging. Don't leave them waiting, because the universe got your back, okay? Whoever that random message was for. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If it resonates, of course, let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truthfully really appreciate it. I do apologize if I wasn't super duper upbeat. I woke up about an hour ago, so I'm kind of, a little bit tired, but definitely in a good space, in a good mood. But yeah, for those of you this resonates with, I wish you guys luck, because I feel like you're going to go to a good path. It's always rough getting out of a karmic cycle with somebody, but when you finally get time back to yourself, and re-energize yourself from all the energy you've been drained from, you feel so much better. So you will feel better after this, okay? Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care, guys. Have an awesome, fantastic, and amazing rest of your January, and I will catch you guys in February 2020, all right? Peace.